How's that? All right, beautiful day. It's new gun day. Welcome back to the channel, folks, and on today's episode we have something special, the Walther Reign MK in 177. This is a tactical Bullpup style air rifle in sub 12, and it's something I'm looking forward to trying because there's a few things out of the box that I've not seen before. And you know, you may have seen some of my shorts already, but I've not done the full review, and I think this one is going to surprise a lot of you if you've never been hands-on with something like this piece of kit. So, as I say, Walther Reign MK in 177. Let's have a look at some shots of this rifle, take it out to range. I'm going to give it a little bit of a tear down and give you a conclusion. Let's take a look. Introducing the Walther Reign MK, a compact bullpup rifle built to stand out. Weighing just 2.5 kilos and measuring only 687 millimeters, the Reign MK is incredibly light and maneuverable. Its short, sleek design allows easy navigation even in tight spaces, perfect for dense environments and rapid target acquisition. High-strength aluminium parts ensure durability without sacrificing weight, whilst the expertly designed grip texture provides exceptional comfort, control and stability in all conditions. Smooth operation is second nature. The ambidextrous cocking lever is effortlessly located and operated without ever losing your sight picture. Whether you're left or right-handed, the Reign MK seamlessly adapts to your shooting style, enhancing your accuracy and confidence. Equipped with 11-round 177 caliber magazine and delivering up to 12 foot-pounds of energy, it's the ideal companion for pest control, small game hunting or precise target shooting. Walther Reign MK, expertly crafted, designed for performance and proudly made in Germany. Okay, I don't know why I say that every time. We're out here at 25 yards, Walther Reign MK in 177. Just going to show you level of accuracy through this rifle. We have one rotary magazine. Can't remember how many shots it is, so apologies. But we are going to be shooting the QYS Streamlined in this tactical bullpup. Now, first things first, you all know I'm a lefty, which means I have a hatred for bullpups. However, all other gun manufacturers, take note, this bullpup, you can load the magazine from either side. Brilliant, why wouldn't you do that? So for me, normally with a bullpup, you put it in here and it right in your cheek. This one, I can load it in to the left and it's out of the way. Genius. Now with this, you've got a manual safety, very responsive click on or off, and this really smooth side lever. I say really smooth, I'm comparing it to something I had recently, which was the BSAR 12, and this is just super, I don't know, satisfying. Now once again, I'm going to show you a bit later, I'm going to take off the side panel. You can move the side lever to the left hand side. I'm not going to do that, but what I want to show you is the mechanism inside. We'll take a look at that in a bit. But 25 yards, BSAR 12, using the bipod mount, Picatinny, fantastic, Apollo mount, and the Sentinel from Vector Optics for our scope. Okay. Safety off. See? Really smooth. Nice action. first one was a bit of a flyer. Okay, let's see if I can hit that 8 at the top of the ring. Not sure what happened there. I think that. Let's go again. Okay, let's see where it's hitting. Okay, let's move it over. See if I can hit a 5. I don't know what's going on. It seems to be dropping. Maybe I've got some clipping going on. Ah, there you go. That was a little bit loose. There we go. That's what it was. The silencer was causing it to not fly straight. Fantastic. Wonderful. Now, that wasn't my best group. Now we've sorted that out, maybe just run a few more through and talk about a few things I like about this rifle and anything that I don't. So, said it a million times before, don't like a bullpup. So when this came through my door, I was a bit mixed, shall we say. I didn't have an opinion. I didn't think I was going to enjoy shooting it. Got this out of the box, zeroed it, and I've loved every minute I've had of this rifle, and it's really changed my opinion on bullpups. I really like the design of this. I think if you could get it in a wooden stock, I'd probably love it a little bit more, but needless to say, this has been one of the finest, most enjoyable shoots I've ever had. There, said it. And I've shot some pretty, great rifles. Okay, let's just see where my zero is at, because that was a bit weird. Okay, still very weird. Let's just get a group going. I'm going to aim for the 8 on the left. I'm shooting really bad today, so okay, so that's number 5 on the right. Ah, out of pellets. Okay, look, I've had this now for 2 months, and I've shot some of the tightest groups I've had today, not included. I don't know what's going on with me. I've had a few problems with the setup I've got today, but I just want to say one thing. If you are looking for a bullpup style rifle and you've not taken a look at this because you like the wood or whatever, this has shocked, surprised me, and definitely look at the Walther Reign MK when you are considering what you're going to purchase. What we're going to do is, I obviously need to do a conclusion for you guys. I have shot this out at 40 meters. Maybe I'll pop some of the footage up from that. But what we're going to do is I'm just going to take this side panel off and show you the mechanics inside. I think that's important for you to see the bottle and give you a conclusion. But yeah, Walther Reign Mark II, great rifle. Yeah. So I mentioned I was going to take the side off this. I've undone all the screws, which is what you would do if you wanted to move this to the other side. But the reason for doing this is I want to show you the mechanism inside without dropping all of the screws out. There we go. So there you have it. Here you can see the canister. I can't see the size of the bar of this. You've got this interesting cocking action that you can take under all of this, place it on the other side. I think it's kind of cool. I like how this small bottle is here. And obviously if you're super creative and you wanted to modify this, I wouldn't recommend if you're not smart enough or qualified to do so, but you could obviously take all this off, put a larger canister on the front here and change it up. But I just wanted to show you the inside briefly before we do our conclusion. That's the inside of a Walther Reign Mark II. Conclusion. Conclusion of the Walther Reign Mark II in 177. Now, I mentioned it a number of times in this video. I'm not a fan of bullpups. I find them strange and uncomfortable to shoot as a left-handed shooter a lot of the time. But this guy, this little surprising piece of kit has absolutely changed my mind. It's now one of my favourite rifles. Full transparency, this has come directly from the distributors, but I'm challenged to say bad stuff about this equipment. You know, I entirely want to say bad things about it. I have not got a single bad thing to say about this rifle. It's light, it's accurate, it's well built. You've seen inside the mechanics for the bottle and the cocking system, and I wanted to be disappointed, if I'm honest, and entirely the opposite. You've got this lightweight, fantastic, just unfaultable for me rifle. Great shot count, really versatile and inclusive, because you can have this left-handed, right-handed, whatever you want. You can change out the Picatinny rail. You can buy a dovetail mount for this, and you simply unscrew the two Allen bolts, pop in the dovetail, and yeah, I'm just going to give this a massive thumbs up. Put it as probably my top two rifles that I've had on the channel in the year and a bit that I've been doing this, and highly recommend you check it out if you are looking for something along these lines. That being said, I'm going to sign off. I'm going to say thank you all for watching. Check out the new merchandise. I do have some new items out in the shop. They're all limited edition, so there's only going to be 20 of each. Above this one, this is my one, and As always, shoot safe, stay safe, catch you on the next one. Cheers, bye. I forgot to mention something. I 3D printed this magazine holder that, if you take off the Picatinny rail, sits nicely on the side of your rifle for 3 magazines. If you want to get one of these yourself, there's a link in the description below to order them for a bit of money from the creator. Cheers.